Here now to weigh in is attorney with U.S. Law Shield, Emily Taylor.
Joining us now here in the studio is Michael Molfin. I want to bring in Colonel Brian Searcy.
Let's bring in healthcare expert Seth Denson.
Let's go inside here. There's somebody I want to introduce you to, and look how pretty she is framed back here. This is Kristen Culver with Open Door.
Great to say hello to Soraya Spencer, who just opened her second farm-to-table restaurant.
Y Justicia Criminal de la Universidad de Tarleton, quien nos acompaña.
I want to tell you about a woman from Philadelphia named Raylene. She's been running a cleaning service business for 25 years, and it's called Keep It Clean with Raylene.
A Dallas startup is bringing the oil patch to small investors. It's called crudefunders.com.
What's the expected return?
Where energy companies meet online investors.
Well, here now to weigh in is attorney and constitutional expert Byron Henry.
Good morning to career coach Tracy Tim.
We asked Dr. David Barczyk, a wellness expert, this afternoon.
This huge social media push that I think that maybe especially some of our younger people are losing the ability or the desire to connect with people in real life.
John Rowland is an emergency room physician who has treated snake bites. He says even without antivenom, snake bite victims can usually recover with prompt treatment.
And surprisingly, it's the older snakes that will often bite just to scare you away and may not inject any venom at all.
She is the epitome of poise and strength, but for years this bodybuilder had a secret she was too weak to tell. Tonight, why sharing her story of a sexual assault has made her stronger.
Opening and then for sure staying open in the restaurant business is no simple feat. But one new chain decided Wichita Falls is the place to start its goal to open 100 franchises in the coming years. 100. The Simple Greek was born from a TV show that rescued the original store in Pittsburgh from pending failure, and it's hoped the innovative way of serving authentic Greek food there will keep the restaurant around for many years to come.
Plano fertility specialist Dr. Rebecca Shilvers hasn't recommended an ovulation wearable to any of her patients yet. She says the wearables do track variables related to ovulation, but tried and true tracking products like LH Predictor kits are still the go-to. However, she believes wearable technology will play an essential role as a first step for women struggling to conceive.
But I think it's a good place to start if someone's young and doesn't have known fertility issues or known gynecologic problems, and they just want to get more in tune with themselves and have some data before they come see me.
Dr. Sally Fryer-Dietz has worked with autistic children for nearly 40 years.
And the water is very calming to them because it's like being wrapped in a blanket, or so we'll do pool therapy.
She says pool therapy can be life-saving. Just ask Sherry Kraft.
My fear of him being in water is completely gone now.
Celebrity wedding planner Donnie Brown says be careful because pics online can sometimes be deceiving.
There's the millennials that are going out and they're shopping on Instagram and they're shopping on Pinterest and they're going after the companies that way. There's really no way of knowing who the reputable companies are versus the not so reputable companies. I have seen websites with pictures of my work on them, but those kind of things happen.
iCode was started by Abed Abedi and teaches kids how to speak and create the language of computers.
Yeah.
Ryan and Brandy say almost instantly, Ben was more excited, more confident, and more convinced of where he belonged.
Dr. James Pinkney says he follows those same simple rules to keep his own family well and encourages others to do the same.
As a clinician, when I get home, is I take off my top layer and I wash my hands. So I have a 19-month-old son at home, so I don't pick up the baby until I do those things.
Brent Ryan owns a tax service firm in Dallas. With his funding and others just like him, Brent helped bring an organization to Dallas called Helping Hands for Single Moms.
When you're helping people do better and improve their station in life, you help everybody.
Gianna's also helping to raise money for pediatric cancer through Avery's wife's Win Green campaign, which hopes to raise awareness through the love of golf. Last year, $25,000 benefited patient Kasich Crow and the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. 2017's goal to raise $100,000 for St. Jude and a new nonprofit, the Sadie Keller Foundation.